How about a fighter then? Always fun just barging through the ranks of evil, killing first and asking questions later. Yes, all well and good, until you hit the last quarter of the game when all the wizards suddenly turn up, freezing you, electrocuting you, and disintegrating you. So how about a rogue? Why fight when you can sneak past the dragon, disable the trap chest, steal the charm, and be gone before the dragon even realises the new smell in the cave wasn't his lunch coming back on him? Yeah, it's okay, but where's the fun in that? It's from these dilemmas that the rise in popularity of paladins and clerics arose. A kind of halfway house which permits semi-brave sword fighting combined with semi-crap spellcasting, of which the most common is just self-heal. Well, the dilemmas aren't over even with this weak-willed get-out option. Paladins have to be good, which is a huge downer for people who like to make sure that no treasure chest goes unransacked. And clerics tend to fight so painfully slowly and have such bizarre and random spells that you really do need the patience of an angel to play them. Oh heck, can't I have a spellcasting rogue fighter with some self-heal skills? Well, yeah, you can, but then will you specialise them in trap detection, sword fighting, or electrocution? Oh, I don't know. Number 4. Primary stat point allocation. Another 3-hour decision to be made before you even think about stepping foot onto the first map, once you've decided to be a spellcasting rogue fighter with self-heal skills, is where exactly do you place your limited primary skill points? These are normally specifically designed to enable you to max out 2 out of 6 essential statistics which determine how good your character will be. This could be any version of strength, agility, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. Fighters want to be strong and full of constitution, wizards intelligent and charismatic, rogues agile and charismatic, and finally paladins and clerics should be wise and full of constitution. With all of them, it always helps to be really good at a third one as well, though. But no, there'll never be quite enough points to do this. So, what do? Do you make your strong and long-lasting fighter slightly agile as well? After all, there's no point being strong if you just get hit all the time with no decent reflexes to avoid getting as much as you give. But then you'd have to have no charisma, and then the shopkeepers are going to charge you millions for a dagger, and you'll miss out on sort of fun dialogue options and quests. Not to mention the fact that without either intelligence or wisdom, having no decent stats in these means that you'll spend most of the game working out how to prevent yourself being brainwashed by the evil wizards and clerics. Oh, dilemmas, dilemmas, dilemmas. I want maximum statistics for all my categories, or I'll scream and scream and scream. Please excuse my impression of a power gamer. Number 3. Initial weapon selection. So you've chosen your spellcasting rogue fighter with self-heal skills, and you've gone online and downloaded a cheat which allows you to max out all of your primary statistics. Now surely you are dilemma-free and ready to blast your way into your first map. No, sirree, Bob, you are not. Now you have to pick your weapon. It's all well and good having a sword that can cut through a tank like a soft butter, but if you're not trained to use it, you might as well try parking a bulldozer in a multi-storey car park for all the good it does you. So which weapon do you choose? Which one are you going to spend the game nurturing, polishing, and playing air guitar on? How about a nice big two-handed sword that'll chop up a dragon in maybe 5 or 6 chunks? Oh, but then you can't carry a shield. Where am I going to put that agility charm if I don't have a shield? How about a one-handed sword then? Yeah, that's fine. But if you meet lots of skeletons, then you'll be wanting a nice blunt crusher like a hammer or a club. not a skimpy little butter knife. But then why have a club when you can have a mace? What about a good all-round axe? Axes? Oh yes, back to the old one or two-handed dilemma. To heck with it. I'll just use arrows and shoot everything before it gets to me. Okay. But will you be using a bow or a crossbow? Oh my god, I have to choose? I don't know which one's better. Well, one is slow firing but with high damage, whereas the other is quick firing with weaker damage. Oh, an easy choice then, huh? Hey, this game said it was 20 hours long. I've been at it 8 hours already and I haven't even started yet. Number 2. Skill trees. Up until now, all we've seen are the small fry. They're either pre-game dilemmas or sporadic location-specific dilemmas. A good RPG will have continuous non-stop dilemmas that affect your every thought throughout the entire game. Dilemmas which will be sitting there at the back of your mind as you journey from the poacher to the dragon. Dilemmas which keep you pondering as you shower to go to work. And dilemmas which interrupt your thought waves as you try to tell your wife that you gloves plus to her from the very bottom of your heart. The top 2 are just such dilemmas. No matter which character you choose, at some point you will level up and be given a bonus skill to enhance your fighting skills. Fighters can get Errol Flynn-like swashbuckling skills. Rogues can get Houdini-like lock-picking specializations. And spellcasters can get the infamous spell tree. These trees can have a mere 2 branches or hundreds depending on the game, and never fail to provide hours of dilemma-influenced thinking and regret. What a good wizard wants is all those big spells at the end of the list. The big lightning storm, the ground-shattering Factor 10 earthquake, or the summoned Beelzebub. But unfortunately, that's all the way down the line. In the meantime, you have to make do with 1 lightning bolt, 1 levitating rock, or a summoned rat. Obviously, at the end of the game, you'll have at least 1 hyper spell, maybe 2 or 3, all of which will suffice for your needs. But during the game, you're going to need variety. You can't just keep dumping all your points into lightning, as almost all of the level 3 monsters are immune to lightning. And getting yourself to a decent summons is far more useful for most of the game than the odd lightning bolt. But these end bosses just unsummons your summonings, so for them you need the 1 big spell. And what about the spell for trap detection? Always sitting there. You know you need it. You know it's going to come in handy for all those chests. But, oh no. That means waiting yet another level before you get closer to that lightning storm. Number 1. Which sword? And so without any further ado, it's number 1. It's the ever-present dilemma. The dilemma you carry with you every step of the way, from your first big kill, or major treasure chest, to your final battle with the big bad dragon. It's the which sword do I use dilemma. Virtually no 2 swords will ever be the same. Or at least if they are, it means you're probably using a crap one and need a new one sharpish. So which is the right one to choose? Is it the Sword of Firepower, which gives you +2 strength and a wholesome +10 fire resistance? Or is it the Sword of the Hearty Traveller, which has +4 constitution and a not to be laughed at +3 ice resistance? Or how about just the basic sword +2 damage plus 1 to 16 bonus fire damage? Or maybe the plain old Maxi Buster sword +4 damage? I know, I'll keep them all. Then I can just swap them around when needed depending on who I'm fighting. Keep the +4 for the big boss who can't be hit by weaker weapons. Maybe the 1 to 16 fire damage for Undead Heaven. The +4 constitution for slugging through orcs, and the fire protection sword for battering those determined fire elementals. I have lots of room in my inventory, this is no problem. But the game wears on. You start amassing charms. You start to become attached to your favourite sword. You can't waste your charm on a sword you're not going to use. Your inventory is getting full of swords. You now have an acid sword, an ice sword, a lightning sword, a magic sword, an elemental sword, and an undead sword. Then finally it happens. You're encumbered. You cannot fit anything else into your backpack. The healing potions can't go. The charms can't go. Your pile of cash can't go. The quest items can't go. Oh no! I've got to sell some swords. And I still haven't decided which one I want to use. And I have no idea which one is going to be the most useful for the next 20 hours of gameplay. Oh my god, now I've just found a talking sword.